morning. On or off, do you wear shoes inside your home? Think about all the places you visit in a day. You walk along the street, tap your feet as you wait on a station platform, use a public bathroom, stand in line at the coffee shop, step in muddy puddles. And then you go home. So there's the question, what do you do with your shoes? In some countries, there really is only one thing to do. You take those shoes off at the front door. After all, they've been on the street, the platform, the floor of the public bathroom, the coffee shop, and in a muddy puddle. People often have indoor shoes or slippers to wear when they get home. These don't go outside the front door. But in other places, people enter and walk around their homes still wearing their outdoor shoes. In the US, according to a survey by CBS News and the YouGov, many people prefer to take their shoes off, with 63% saying they do. However, that doesn't mean they ask visitors to do the same. In fact, just 24% say they ask guests to take their shoes off, even though 9 out of 10 people said they'd have no problem with doing so. Scientists say it's quite clear that if you don't want to bring extra germs inside your home, take your outdoor shoes off at the door. You could even be carrying some other harmful bacteria inside. But others believe that walking around in bare feet could increase the risk of getting some skin infections or even foot injuries. So what do you do in your home? You get injured with your barefoot in your home? That's one way of thinking, I guess. Questions. What percentage of people in the US prefer to take their shoes off at home? Was that a 64? Yeah. Did you get that? Did you get that, my baby? Yeah? Yeah? I got. What percentage of Americans ask their guests to take their shoes off? Wasn't that a 20-something? Why are some people concerned about walking barefoot around the home? Because they have the risk of it, huh? Yeah, my baby. How about you? You are barefoot and I'm barefoot too at my home. Discussion. What are your thoughts on the survey's findings? Nah, I'm Japanese and we actually take shoes off almost like everybody. I don't think any of the Japanese people would come into home with their shoes, so I actually don't have any idea why they think it's a risk to walk around the barefoot because it's your home. Well, anyways, so it was kind of surprising. Well, survey itself is not a surprising, but the idea was surprising. Yes, I know you don't like it. Do you take your shoes off at the door? Yes, I do. Do you ask guests to do the same? It's a common thing that we take off the shoes so we don't have to ask. But if any international guests don't understand it and try to step in with the shoes, then I would politely ask, would you take off your shoes? Yes. Do you find it surprising that 37% of Americans wear shoes in the house? No. I was in that environment because I was living in America. But I took off my shoes. How many pairs of shoes do you have? Ha 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 ha. Which are your favorites? I can't count. Well, I used to love my Western boots. I don't wear it anymore, but I still have it, yes. Do you usually wear slippers around the house? No. Actually, I don't. Further discussion. Which of your friends or family has the cleanest house? My mother. Do you know anyone whose home is always messy? Mine. Yes, I will do cleaning after this, yes. When was the last time you did a big cleanup at home? I mean, I do little by little. Yes. What are your least favorite household chores? Cleaning, yes. Sorry, but I do walk around barefoot. Clean house, clear mind. Yes, I know that. I know. What do you make of this statement? 100% agree, so I try. I do try, yes.